Good afternoon. Welcome to NorCal Sports TV's Central Valley Tip-Off, the third annual event being hosted here at Atwater High School. In conjunction with NorCal Sports TV, we have a full slate of basketball all day for you here. We started yesterday, we started this morning, and we're carrying it all through the evening. This is our third game of the day, our sixth game of the entire event. And this one's going to see Ripon taking on Liberty. Liberty coming from the Madera area, taking on a Ripon squad. Looking ready to go. First-year coach Dean Balco leading the way. As you see the starters being announced for both squads. Madosky, Downs, Lefevre, Gillespie, and Heron, the starting lineup for Coach Dean Balco and the Ripon Indians. And on the other side, you have Isaac Nolasco, Titus Johnson, Mauro Fernelli, Isaiah Gonzalez, and Gavin Patton for the Liberty Hawks. Ripon will be in white with the red and black trim, taking on Liberty in gold with the green and white trim. It'll be Madosky and Johnson to tip it off, and we are underway at the Central Valley tip-off. Ripon gets it, and Lefevre tried to go right to the basket. Couldn't get it, couldn't keep the handle. The ball goes over to Liberty. There's Gonzalez kicking it out to Nolasco. He'll launch from range, rolls out and into the hands of Downs. There's a good take inside. Downs off the mark. And rebound cleared by Farinelli. Gonzalez going to get called for shuffling his feet out on the perimeter. The turnover gets the ball to Ripon as Liberty going to apply some pressure. Looks like full court man up top. Here's Gillespie trying to break that pressure. Ripon now trapped in the corner. Here's Madosky with the drive. Lost the handle, gets it back. Downs, elbow area, found an opening. Defense converges now. Heron skips it across. Lefevre, wing three, short. And Liberty looks to run. Nice pass inside to Farnelli. Good position. Turns over. Madosky hit every part of the rim, but couldn't go down. And running the other way quickly and leaving the layup short is Gillespie. Johnson puts it on the wing, gives it up to Patton. Patton nearly lost the handle. This time he does, and he's going to get called for the foul. The official let him know that he wants him to tuck in the shirt as well. So first foul of the game goes against Gavin Patton. First personal. Madosky at the elbow area was open momentarily. Now they bring Downs into that spot. Madosky corner three. He launches. Front rim. Ball tapped into the hands of Titus Johnson. Gets to the middle of the court. Nice kick out to Patton. Good job getting back in transition from Ripon. But Nolasco still makes him pay with the three bomb. Actually, they call that a two. Two-pointer, I apologize. Put on the line. Heron tries to keep his feet behind the line. Nice reverse from Madosky. Can't get it to go. But he's hit by Farinelli. So that's the first foul of the game for Farinelli. Second against Liberty. As you take a look. Ooh, I don't know. That looked close. See if the green light comes on. Just joking. They can't challenge in high school. Be sweet if they did, though, right? They might hit you up a little bit more so on the replay, Dion, if that was the case. As you see Medoski with a little reverse. Try to spin it in for 2. Going to get it to go. Going to get the first free throw, but gets the second one. It's 1-2. Pressure up top by Heron. Good defense. And a kick out, pull up from Johnson. Thought he had that one. It's a little too strong. Medoski looking to go right at Johnson. And Farinelli comes in and Medoski shuffled his feet. The offenses. Still in the early going as you see Medoski right here. Yeah, there you see that pivot foot get picked up. His offense is trying to get something going here in the early stages of this contest. Just over 3 minutes played. Gonzalez gets inside, kicks out to Nolasco, left it way short. Heron got the rebound and then bumped into his teammate, which forced him to travel. And Ripon's going to bring in a whole new 5, an announcer's worst nightmare. As you see the travel right there, but we got Bauer, Curlis, you have Reedy. They try to slip it inside to Patton. Also have Hickman in for Ripon, as well as Schooland, the new 5 for Coach Dean Balco. Not the ref. Got something from the stands. I'm not sure what that was. He just put it in his pocket. What's going on over there? Velasco trying to shake the defender. Ripon in a zone look. Here following the inbound out of bounds. Tough shot. Won't go for Gonzalez. Good defense there by Ripon. Reedy looking to push. Lost the handle. Gets it back. And Ripon trying to run some offense, but Nolasco picks the pocket. And that one was blocked. I'm not sure. I thought it was maybe a pass. It got deflected out of bounds. I think that's what it was. We'll see it on the replay right here. As Nolasco, I thought he was going up with the end, then he tried to drop it off last second to Gonzalez. Patton tries to pick up the loose ball. You got Reedy all over the place defensively. Farinelli inside. Shot won't go. Foul before the shot. Goes against Hickman. Hickman picks up his first. You see right here, Farinelli with good position, and Hickman just reaching over the top. Gets the call. Kick it out to Gonzalez. Baseline drive, fade away. Good defense by Lefevre. So defensive clinic here to start between both these teams, 2-1. About halfway through the first, and we've only got 1 field goal in this ball game as they trap in the corner. Nolasco plays it up top to Patton. Gets it back. Pounds the dribble and going to get called for the travel. Another good defensive possession. This time there's Curlis sticking with the ball handler and forcing the travel on Nolasco. Bullen give and go with Curlis. That one batted. Last touch by Ripon. Liberty ball. Good defensive play by Farinelli. He's going to have Gillespie check back into the ball game. Johnson drops it off to Gonzalez on the wing. There's a deep 3 for Patton. Missed everything. Ripon on the run. Pass a little ahead of Gillespie. He catches it, now slows things down. Lefevre. Gonzalez now the other way, going right at Lefevre. Put a shoulder in his chest. It's going to get the layup to go. And Reedy being pressured in the backcourt. Gives it up to Lefevre. Lefevre kick out Schooland. 3-ball corner pocket. Short. Right into the hands of Hickman, who smoked the layup but got the rebound. Might have got popped in the face too. Here's a 3-ball from Johnson, a high arcer, just a little short. Lefevre with another board. Oh, nice crossover by Gillespie. Drew a defender, kicks out to Reedy. That one rattles out. Schoolin taps it, keeps it alive, or tried to keep it alive, but couldn't quite get the handle. Good sportsmanship there by Gonzalez to help lift him up. And you see right here the loose ball. And Schoolin, geez, took a shot into the bleachers right there. Hope he's all right, as Madosky will check back into the ball game. Got Heron, Madosky, Lefevre, Gillespie, and Downs in for Ripon. Patton and Nolasco. You also have Badger into the game along with Hernandez for the first time. And here's Gonzalez for Liberty. Madosky with the rebound. And I think they're going to call an offensive foul on Madosky. Interesting call. They're going to say he pushed off right there. If anything, he might have popped Lefevre, his teammate, with an elbow at the end of it. That's the third team foul against Ripon. 5 team fouls will put them in the bonus. So one more foul to give as we've got 2:06 left to play, or 2:04 left to play here in the first quarter. Patton gives it right back into Gonzalez, fades and leaves it short. Heron, long outlet pass up ahead to Gillespie. That's good for 2. Ty Heron knows a thing or two about leading his receivers. He's also the quarterback for the Ripon High football team. A nice outlet pass for the basketball team to get Gillespie an easy deuce. Madosky challenging the shot from Patton. Now Madosky out ahead of the pack with the pass deflected. Patton playing off the drive, the jab, instead kicks it up top. There's Badger. Back over to Patton. And we got a foul away from the screen on Liberty. It's going to go against Badger, I believe. He picks up his first. Illegal screen being set out there on the perimeter. .126 left to play here in the first quarter. The 3-2 ball game. Teams trying to find their footing on the offensive end. Defensively, been a pretty good showing. There's Madosky trying to tightrope the baseline and just caught it. Ball goes out of bounds to Liberty. Johnson kicks it up top. It's Ogun. And here's Hernandez's baby hook won't go. Final minute of the first quarter. Downs drops it out to Heron. Here's a kick out 3. That's some butter cheese for Ethan Bauer. Wing triple for Bauer. Makes it 6-2, and just feels like in a game like this, you get a shot like that, the 3-pointer almost feels like a 5 or 6-pointer. Got a whole bunch of bodies hitting the deck out there, and Gillespie tried to blitz through the screen of Hurley Ogun, and that's going to be a foul. You see the kick out, good ball movement. And Bauer splashing the triple. Good drive by Badger into the body of Schooling, who's going to get called for the foul. Good job by Carson Badger. And put some pressure on the defender. Look at him just lean in right in there. And get that off balance looking awkwardness that the official is going to notice and call a foul. You got Coach Balco saying, my guy was straight up. And again, Badger knocked off his line. Able to hit the first free throw. Two of 2 for Carson Badger makes it 6-4. About 2.5 second difference between shot and game clock. Schooling has it in the corner. Now it's pass inside. Gillespie was wide open. He smoked the layup, but he was pushed from behind. Foul's going to go against Carson Badger. That's his second personal. Landon Gillespie. The ball rolled over in my area. I didn't even notice. Looking at the replay. Yeah, nice pass from Heron, slipping that inside. Gillespie found an opening inside the Liberty Hawk defense. Rattles out the first. Ripon now 1 of 3 as a team. They'll take their 4th free throw coming up. One of 2 for Gillespie. Shot clock turned off. Liberty has it. Final seconds of the first quarter. Chance for the Hawks to take the final shot if they choose. Velasco being pressured, nearly lost the handle, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson gets inside, takes a tough runner. Rebound Heron, up ahead, Gillespie. Layup off the glass for 2. 5 points in the quarter for Landon Gillespie, and that's the margin that Ripon leads this one by 9-4 as we head to the break. We'll be back with the second quarter of the Central Valley tip-off between Ripon and Liberty on NorCal Sports TV. Strong defensive first quarter for the Ripon Indians, who held Liberty to 1 field goal in that opening frame. They have a 9-4 lead as we head to the second quarter here at the Central Valley tip-off. Mario Ramos along with Dion I, Daniel Talavera, and Avery Townsell here in Atwater. It's the 3rd of 7 games that we'll be doing here today on NorCalSportsTV.com, YouTube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Hit that like, subscribe button, as Johnson was still kind of signaling to his players what he wanted them to do, and Hurley Hogan threw him a pass that bounced off his thigh and out of bounds. So a wasted possession to start for Liberty. Gillespie had a strong close to the first quarter. He had 5 points. Gives it up to Downs. Downs takes a bump. He was hit hard by Abner Hernandez. Hernandez picks up his first, and Dawson Downs will head to the free throw line for 2. You see him right in there. Hernandez stepping in front and getting the bump. Downs has been active here in the early going for Ripon. 6'4", senior guard / forward. Got some cool shoes out there. I think they're from Kobe's. My son would like those. What up, bub? Dawson Downs knocks down 1 of 2. Extends the lead to 6. Badger slips it inside to Johnson. His pass picked off by Gillespie. Gillespie on the run out. Gillespie with the layup for 2. Ripon turning defense into offense. Largest lead of the game for the Indians at 8. Looking to add to it off to Gillespie. Steal, nice pass inside. Smoked the layup to Ethan Bauer, but he gets it back and puts it in for 2. 5 points for Bauer. 10-point lead for Ripon. Timeout Liberty. 7:09 left to play here in the second quarter at the Central Valley tip-off, as Ripon coming up with steals and finishing at the other end. Their lead by 10 here on NorCal Sports TV. 5-0 run to start the second quarter for Ripon. Lead at 14-4 over Liberty. It's an 8-0 run overall here for the Indians. They apply some pressure, but the Hawks able to break it. Gonzalez now gets it up top to Johnson. Johnson had a clean look. Not sure why he didn't pull that one. Gonzalez will. Off the dribble, little pull-up jumper for Isaiah Gonzalez. His first bucket of the game stops the 8-0 Indian run. Downs a little head fake. Kicks it up top. Bauer, second three-pointer of the game for Ethan Bauer. Coming in off the bench and providing some offense. 8 points for Bauer. The lead is 11. Pass intended for Daniel Talavera. Unfortunately, he's our camera guy. Actually, they're going to say it was deflected. The ball was tipped, and it's going to stay down at this end. You see it right here. There's a nice pull-up from Gonzalez. Got like a natural fadeaway to his shot. He gets to his spot and kind of rocks back into a shooting motion. There's Patton. Got a quick shooting motion right there. And the ball last touched by Farinelli. No, actually last touched by Schoolin. I beg your pardon. We'll stay with Farinelli and the Hawks. Gonzalez slips it inside. Farinelli left-hand hook over Medoski. Won't go. Rebound Heron. Heron looking to push. Heron going all the way to the basket. Farinelli able to defend it. Come up with the board. Johnson on the kick out. Looking to drive the lane. Had it poked out from behind. Curlis on the run now. He's got Heron with him. He drops it off behind him. Smoked the layup. Now Curlis and Gonzalez fighting for it. Gonzalez ties him up. But it's going to be Ripon possession. Downs coming into the game for Heron. Hickman checking into the game for Medoski. Curlis calls out the play and hits Downs, cut into the basket, gets it to go, and one, Dawson Downs. Great out of bounds set here from Coach Balco, freeing that lane area for Dawson Downs to make the cut. Nice pass from Nathan Curlis, and one opportunity for Dawson Downs. Three-point play capped off by Dawson Downs. Lead up to 14 for Ripon as Schoolin's going to bump Gonzalez and pick up the foul. Johnson inbound. Titus Johnson, his grandfather's in the house. Actually, he just stepped out to go check out his other grandson. His grandson, Garvin Cheshire, has a grandson playing here for Liberty, and also in the other gym as Liberty's got a JV game going, so he's bouncing back and forth, checking out all the action. Titus had that one blocked by Dawson Downs. But Fever gets in the paint and gets tied up. It's going to go over to Liberty. Johnson's grandfather actually went to Ripon High, class of 72, played basketball for the Indians. He's out here watching his grandson take on his alma mater. It's kind of cool. You slip it over to Farinelli. Can't get the layup to go down. Now Curlis slows down the offense, calls out a set, gets it over to Downs on the wing. Downs. It's all the way to the basket. Farinelli might have got a piece of that one. And we got a tie-up as Patton and Curlis got tied up, and Patton hit the ground. But before that, I think we had a double dribble called. As Patton's going to need a moment. He's got teammates surrounding him. Now the coaching staff's going to come out and take a look. Hopefully everything's okay with Gavin Patton. We'll take a look at the replay. You see the double dribble call, and Patton and Curlis just kind of bumping into each other. And their legs caught up, and you can see it right here near midcourt. Patton took the brunt of that one. He's still on the ground now being helped up. gets the applause from the crowd. He'll make his way to the sideline. We got 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. 6'4" at one point, just like my height. And now it's 20-6. Ripon over Liberty. Okay, I'm 5'4", not 6'4". I lied. Sorry. Here's Downs. Three-pointer off the mark. Gonzalez with the long rebound, but loses the handle. Reedy. Ripon moves it over. They got a three from Lefevre that bounces around and in. Logan Lefevre. It's the three ball to drop. As Farinella tried to get it to Johnson, who had an established position in the front court. So that'll be a backcourt violation. The ball goes over to Ripon as you see Lefevre's three bounce up off the glass. It's back in. Counts as three, right? Looks like a swish in the stat sheet. And a perimeter foul on Liberty. The ball's going to go down to the baseline for Ripon. Downs was at half court. He's looking to inbound. It's going to be on the baseline. It's 13 foul for Liberty. Again, 5 team fouls puts you in the bonus, and the bonus means 2 free throws for each and every foul after that. You skip it to Lefevre. He drives baseline, tosses up a runner that's good. 5 straight points from Logan Lefevre, and Ripon extending their lead to 19. Dangerous pass, ends up in the hands of Gonzalez. Can't get the layup. Schoolin with the rebound. Lefevre bumped by Gonzalez. That'll be the last foul to give for Liberty here in the first half. 4th team foul. There's a nice runner from Logan Lefevre. It's a tough one too for a lefty driving down the right side. All right, you can see not much of an angle. Yeah, might have got bumped there. I thought executive director and producer here, Dion I, was going to pop me in the face, but he was actually signaling that was a pushing foul. Good ball movement, little triangle passing. They get it to Schoolin in the corner. Triple won't go. A good possession there for Ripon offensively. They do a good job too, even after the miss, staying in some kind of pressure and forcing the pass from Gonzalez over to Badger that was off the mark. Or I'm sorry, over to Bang. It was off the mark. So the turnover gets the ball back over to the Indians, up 19. Lefevre splits the defense and kicks out to Reedy. A little head fake gets the defender to fly, but he shuffled his feet. Here's Lefevre kicking it out. Maybe it's because he's got 2 different colored shoes. That probably threw the ref off. I think that's what happened on that one. There's a pass for Vang. Unable to one-hand that one and bring it in, so ball goes back over to the Indians. Liberty trying to figure out something offensively right now. They got more turnovers than field goals. Trying to figure out the code on the offensive end. There's Schoolin, kicks it up top to Downs. He's figured it out on the offensive end. Dawson Downs putting in work. He's got 7 here in the first half. We got a foul from behind. Logan Lefevre a little too aggressive. Take a look again. Schoolin, good ball movement. These are some wide open, clean looks that Ripon is getting. He's willing to make the extra pass. And Madosky and Andrew Hibbs are going to check into the game along with Heron. Got Bauer and Gillespie also in for Ripon. A whole new 5 as Nolasco trying to work on Hibbs. Vang kicks it out, and that one goes out of bounds. It'll be Ripon basketball. Badger and Hermosillo are going to check into the game for Liberty. Coming up on 2:30 left to play here in the first half. Gillespie over to Medoski. 3-ball corner pocket. Short. Hibbs with the board. A pass fake from Ethan Bauer, and he's called for shuffling his feet. Ogun trying to break some pressure here. We got like a 2-2-1. Kind of 3-quarter look from Ripon. Swing it over to Lasco. Steps into one and rattles home a triple. 5 in the game for Isaac Nolasco. First 3-pointer for Liberty. Baseline drive. Gillespie powers it up and in. Nice take from Landon Gillespie. Landon, a senior. A couple of years ago got a chance to play with his brother Logan. Logan now at San Joaquin Delta College, doing his thing out there for the Mustangs. Heron pulls in the rebound. Bauer kicks it out. Gillespie thought about the 3. Instead he's looking for a cutter and he finds Heron. Heron, little fadeaway. Won't go. Vang with the board. Vang pressured but gets it out to Hermosillo. Ogun had his pocket picked by Bauer. Bauer dribbles over the defender, gets it to go, and one. Nice take from Ethan Bauer. Got the steal, went straight to the basket. Take a look. Ripping it through the defender, and Nolasco is going to pick up the foul. And Ethan Bauer providing offense off the bench. He's got 2 3-pointers in the game, a 3-point play right there. Adding another layup, and he's got 11 points. And he's looking to get a steal right there. Almost got a deflection. There's Badger into the front court, now doubled on the block. Try to hand it off to Hermosillo, but we've got a foul somewhere. And now we got a technical foul as well. So Medoski's going to pick up the personal, and then Gillespie's going to pick up the technical foul. Unless he had something to say after the fact. So Liberty will get 2 free throws. Yeah, just the 2 for the technical, as the foul was on the floor, and that was only Ripon's 4th foul. So Nolasco ahead of the line for the technical free throws, and Liberty will retain possession. Second free throw is good for Isaac Nolasco, and if Liberty could just find a way to get to the free throw line, they might be on to something. They're 4 of 4 from the stripe. They'll keep it on the baseline with 1:06 left to play here in the second. Nolasco steps back, left it just short. Badger fighting for the rebound, but it ends up in the hands of Hibbs. Bauer streaking up the court, crossover all the way to the basket, gets hit and one. Call him Ethan Blur instead of Ethan Bauer. My goodness. See if we can keep him in the frame. Crossover. Gets the hit. Look at him. In the contact. In it to go. Another and one opportunity for Ethan Bauer. Free throw off the front rim. Get that backspin, boys and girls, right there. Bauer nearly got another steal. There it is. He comes up with it. Pass fake. And drops it off to Herod. My goodness. Ethan Bauer. What is going on? Check this out. Whoop. Oh, put the okey doke on him. Go ahead back to the free throw line. He's 2 of 2. Got 14 points off the bench for the junior guard. There it is again. Backspin. All about the release. All about your form. Ethan Bauer, 4 of 4 now at the free throw line. And nearly comes up with another steal. Got to hide my keys. He might steal that too. This guy's everywhere. The pest on defense, and he's making things happen on the offensive end. 16 points in the game. The lead is 27 as we're under 40 seconds to play, beg your pardon. Hermosillo kicks it out in the corner. There's Ogun. Can't get it to go. Ball last touched by Ripon. Shot clock now resets, so it'll actually turn off with 30 seconds remaining. Hermosillo jump pass out to Ogun. Ogun back rims it. And I think Hermosillo touched it last. He did. It'll go over to Ripon with 23.9 left to play. The Indians could hold for the final shot. Bauer's going to let it roll and pick it up in the front court. Shakes the defender. Jump stop, kicks it out. The Indians will, again, take some of the time off the clock. It's just tough to slow down Ethan Bauer. Look at him. He wants to go. As soon as he gets the ball, he's ready to go, and he gets grabbed by Hermosillo, and that's going to be free throws as Liberty was over the limit. The rest of the team was on board with trying to milk the clock and get the final shot, but Bauer, he only knows one speed, and that's full speed. He's surprised he missed that free throw. His first free throw miss. Now 4 of 5. And left both of them short. Madosky with the offensive rebound, able to pull it out. Aaron gets it out to Curlis. Up top, here's Bauer, straightaway three. You betcha! Ethan Bauer having a half, 19 points to lead the way for the Ripon Indians, who are steamrolling in front of the Liberty Hawks, up 41-11 as we head to the halftime break here at the Central Valley Tip-Off. We'll be back with the second half between the Hawks and the Indians right here on NorCal Sports TV after second half set to begin between Ripon and Liberty. Mario Ramos along with Dion I, Avery Townsell, and Daniel Talavera, part of our NorCal Sports TV crew. Here at the Central Valley Tip-Off in Atwater, California. Absolutely beautiful facility. One of my favorite gyms in the Central Valley. Is got a nice drive, a nice kiss off the glass from Logan Lefevre. Starts off the second half with his 7th point of the game. And a 32-point lead for Ripon. It was close for Lowell, 6-4 at one point. Had a defensive struggle to start this game, and all of a sudden the Indians just opened the floodgates and have not looked back. Lefevre calls out the set, now gets it out to Reedy. A little UCLA action, and now Lefevre gets it and skips it over to Downs. Again off the UCLA screen. Now they double screen for Lefevre, comes off, pops a three, too strong. Nice rebound there by Hickman, who's fouled on the way up. So Tanner Hickman will have 2 free throws. The replay, no one blocks him out. A little easier, and then Farinelli, who unfortunately did block his guy out, he's going to get the foul. That stinks, right? You do your job, you get the block out, and all of a sudden you end up picking up a foul as Hickman knocks down the first free throw. Tanner Hickman, the junior, was 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Gonzalez kicked it out to Patton. Good to see him back in. He took a spill earlier, left it short. Downs with the rebound. Ripon coming into this game 2-0. They beat Sonora 53-43 in their opener, and then defeated East Union just a few days ago 59-44. There's miscommunication. They turned that one over. The ball goes over to Liberty. This Liberty's first game of the season in the Northwest Sequoia League. We'll be taking on Chowchilla. They had an intentful eye as they were watching the Tribe in our previous game as Johnson gets into the paint and kind of lost his footing. The ball goes over to Ripon. There you see Johnson. Reedy gets it down low to Skolin, drops it off to Hickman. Little mid-range jumper, too strong. But Skolin with the offensive rebound and put back for 2. Jack Skolin with the putback, and Liberty stepped over the baseline. And turnover goes over to Ripon. Take a look at Skolin. Good effort on the glass from Jack Skolin. Skolin stepping back off the inbound. Now gets it up top to Downs. Downs drives the lane. Reedy, corner 3. Short. Hickman bounced it out of bounds. And that'll go over to Liberty. On the cut, and Alaska with the mid-range fadeaway. Downs with the strong board. Reedy cuts across the grain, now hands off to Lefevre. He drives the baseline, takes a floater, and that's his shot right there. Might look unorthodox to some, might look like he's being rushed, but again, he gets to that spot. Likes to float it up on either side of the baseline. We saw him go to the right-hand side and come back across his body and float it up with his left hand. Lead this by 37. 5 minutes to play here in the third. Patton thought about the step back. Good defense by Reedy. Lefevre gets a hand up, and Alaska can't hit the 3, and Downs with another board. Indians being led by head coach Dean Balco, taking over for the great Justin Graham. As Downs gets in there, misses the floater. Ball tapped around to Skolin. Justin Graham, former TVL MVP, section winning champion as a player for Ripon, and later came back after playing at San Jose State, playing overseas. Came back to coach his alma mater. Had some successful seasons with Ripon, and moved on as the athletic director over at the new River Island High School in Lathrop. So Dean Balco filling the shoes of Justin Graham. So far so good as the Indians 2-0 record, up by 39, a chance to go up by 40 as Hickman was hit on the play. You see, he set the screen on the elbow. The guy rolls back to the basket. It's a play, it's a time-tested play right there, right? Go up the opposite block, run diagonal. You set that screen and peel back, roll to the basket, keep the defender on your back. Hickman can't get the free throw to go. It's still a 39-point lead for Ripon as Downs comes up with a block shot. Liberty able to retain possession. 18 on the shot clock. Johnson tried to hit Gonzalez back door. Lefevre comes up with the steal. Lefevre out to Reedy. The referee almost got out of the way. He looked like he was ready for the dribble handoff. Downs turns the corner, but had it poked out from behind by Gonzalez. He's got a run-out layup, and he puts it down for two. Second bucket for Isaiah Gonzalez. Lefevre walks it across half court. And Lefevre will reset the offense. They'll run it again. Here's Downs. He chucks up a triple, and that's good. Second three-pointer of the game for Dawson Downs, now in double figures with 10 points. .40 margin, no call there as Patton gets to the basket. Here comes Reedy going at Johnson. Now he's going to back it up and wait for some reinforcements. He tried to spin baseline and he hooked him. It'll be an offensive foul. Downs with the quick trigger. Splashing a triple from range. As you see Reedy right here. Watch the hook. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got him up around the neck area. Easy call. Great camera work by Daniel Talavera. Johnson's going to check out. Badger will check in to replace him. There you see in the background, that's the Downey Knights. They'll be heading to the locker room, getting ready to take on Sierra. That should be a good matchup between a tough VOL squad and the Sierra Timberwolves. And Downey from the CCC, I believe. CCA, I think is what it is. As Gillespie comes up with this rebound. He had a couple Indians hit the deck. Now Gillespie able to get inside, takes a bump and pulled down. A little extracurricular. We'll see what the officials decide. They're looking around, but take a look at this. Again, he gets in there and just kind of yanked down. As a guy who grew up watching basketball in the late 80s, we're just going to have a standard foul. I don't mind. Don't mind. Heron steps back, left it short, rebound Nolasco. Gonzalez going to get called for travel. Shuffled his feet out on the perimeter. So the clock is running, so we got a running clock situation with the score at the margin that it is. 40-point lead here for Ripon. We're under a minute left to play. Curlis back into the game. Here's Ethan Bauer. He had a big first half. 19 points. Able to turn the corner on Badger, get inside, and just missed a 20 spot. He smoked that little two-footer. Madosky read that pass, stepped in front, comes up with the steal. Crossover between the legs, kicks it out. Here's a three-pointer from Gillespie. Short. Gonzalez inside, spins, takes a tough shot, but he was hit. So that'll be 2 free throws for Isaiah Gonzalez. See Isaiah again getting in here on Gillespie. Got his hands on the shooter. Gillespie will pick up his second personal. And that's going to do it for the quarter. We'll have 2 free throws, so we'll stick with you while Isaiah Gonzalez is at the line for 2. Nice camera angle. I like that one. Gonzalez with 4 points, trying to add to his total. With the clock stopped, we're ready to head to the fourth quarter. Gonzalez will have 1 more. And that one rattles out. Gonzalez can't cash in. The margin will stay at 40 as we head to the fourth quarter. Here at the Central Valley tip-off has been all Ripon. They lead Liberty 53-13 on NorCal Sports TV. Liberty to inbound as we start the fourth quarter. The Hawks down by 40, 53-13 against Ripon. Johnson blocked by Medoski. Ball loose. Last touched by Mikey Herrera, who's in the game for the first time for Ripon as we take a look at the Medoski block. Chris Babcock would say that's a Wilson burger right there. With the defensive rejection. He was eyeing another one. Instead, Badger stops and pops, knocks down the mid-range jumper for 2. A little pressure being showed here by Liberty. They get it to Hibbs, who throws this one away. Ogun with the steal. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson fakes it and swatted by Bauer, but he's fouled on the way up. So Titus Johnson will have 2 free throws. Take a look at the replays. They come flying in. And Bauer thought he got all ball, but he got some of the wrist too. So 2 free throws coming up for Titus Johnson. Johnson can't get the first one to go. Again, his dad, or his grandfather, graduated class of 72 at Ripon High School. And his uncle plays for that other Ripon team. He played at Ripon Christian. I believe he graduated in 01, 02, somewhere around there. Badgers called for a reach in the backcourt, trying to pressure Nathan Curlis. First team foul. And we do have a running clock situation because we have I believe it's over 35-point advantage. The clock starts running. They try the lob from Medoski, nearly got it to go down. Bauer put it up there. Medoski above the rim. Just couldn't throw down the hammer. Take a look at this replay. Medoski using the elevator. Almost got it in. Shout out to Marcus Medoski. Not only does he play basketball, he helps coach basketball too. Actually coaching the Ripon Warriors. Coaches my son. So appreciate you, Marcus. Now you just got to teach him how to do that one too, the alley-oop thing. If you can do that, I'll be okay with that. Johnson gets inside. Bauer flew by and kick out to Badger for 3. A little spark off the bench. Carson Badger is now tied for the team high with 7 points. There he is defensively, nearly came up with the steal, and Gonzalez picks up a foul. How about Carson Badger? A 3 ball. See it right there. Nice form. A little fadeaway, a little swagger walking back too. I see you, Carson. Five minutes left to play. Here's Hibbs. Up top to Herrera. Try to slip it inside to Bauer. Good recovery by Gonzalez. Hawks come up with the steal. Gonzalez stops and pops, knocks down the triple. And Ripon stepping over the end line. That's going to be a turnover. You see Gonzalez let Bauer go around him and pulls up a triple. Badgers try to slip it right back to Johnson. Ball hit off Ripon. Hickman hit it last. I'll stay with Liberty. Again, they slip it right back inside. Johnson's short-range jumper won't go, and here comes Bauer full speed ahead all the way to the cup. Got it to go. 21 now for Bauer. Again, 19 of those in the first half of play. Lead is 34. Lane line drive for Titus Johnson. Takes a hit, and he'll go back to the free throw line. Bauer's going to pick up his second foul. Johnson 0 of 2 at the line. Will head back for 2 more. And look at the speed. And he's dribbling the basketball. So the other guys are in a full sprint trying to catch him. Wonder if he runs track. If not, track coach needs to get on that first thing Monday morning when they come back from their Thanksgiving break. Johnson gets one to go. 3:11 left in the ball game. 1-2-2 press here from Liberty. And 10-second call. He's Ripon methodically working the ball around the backcourt. Curlis couldn't get it across the timeline. Then the allotted 10 seconds, so the ball goes over to Liberty. 2:45. Badger, lift them open. Bad idea. Carson Badger. He's kind of surprised by the space he had on that one. Let it fly. Second straight three-pointer for Carson. Bauer threw the fastball. Ends up getting picked off. There's a run out for Gonzalez. Bauer erases it. What a block shot from Ethan Bauer. Oh, Badger, a little hesitation. You betcha. Rolls in the triple. How about Carson Badger? They're on a shooting exhibition. Left that one to roll around and in. Nearly comes up with the steal there. Now we got some tempers flaring. Hopefully we'll be all right. Take a look here. Gonzalez denied by Ethan Bauer. What a defensive play. And then Badger with just a slight hesitation just to get Herrera to think, man, maybe is he putting it on the floor? Nope, he let it fly. Badger with 3 3-pointers here in this quarter. Herrera says, let me try it. Back iron, and then it hit the little wire that keeps the hoop in place. Once it hits that, it's out of bounds. So Liberty will have it with 1:23. Gonzalez comes off the screen, but it wasn't a good screen there from Abner Hernandez. He was still moving. That'll be his second foul. Final minute of play between Ripon and Liberty. It's been all Indians from the get-go. Curlis fouled by Gonzalez out on the perimeter. And it's going to be free throws now. We're in the bonus. 5th team foul for Liberty. So Curlis is going to head to the line. And with the clock ticking, this might be how this game finishes up. Curlis trying to become the 8th Ripon Indian to get in the scoring column. We'll have one more crack at it. Oh, of 2, Badger with the rebound. Final seconds as Hibbs has it, gets it out to Bauer, and he's going to dribble it out, and that's going to do it. Ripon with the big-time victory will advance to 3-0 on the season. The loss will drop Liberty to 0-1, and the Indians, behind the 21 points from Ethan Bauer, win this one 55-28 here at the Central Valley Tip-Off. For our director and executive producer, Dion I, our cameraman, Avery Townsell, and Daniel Talavera, I'm Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching this presentation of high school basketball on NorCal Sports TV.